Hi there, welcome to my vision is breaking news for you. Breaking news from Somalia, from Somaliland. This breaking news is about Ethiopia Somaliland MOU as well. It's a big regional development. What will Ethiopia do? What will the United Arab Emirates do? Hassan Sheikh making big moves. The president of Somalia, Hassan Sheikh, in alliance with Turkey, making some big moves. Let's see how this development is going to impact the regional stability. Let's start, viewers. You know that Ethiopia and Somaliland signed a memorandum of understanding in January this year. The MOU could not be implemented. The MOU is about Ethiopia gaining access to sea through Somaliland, establishing a naval base there in return for recognizing Somaliland as a country and giving Somaliland a share in Ethiopian profitable entities. Somalia called this MOU a violation of its sovereignty and territorial integrity. Somalia then struck defense deals with Egypt and Turkey to undermine the implementation of Ethiopia's Somaliland MOU. Turkey wants to benefit from this tension between Ethiopia and Somalia. Turkey has signed an exploration deal with Somalia. Turkey's exploration ship Oruc Reis is going to start exploring for oil and gas in Somalia's territorial waters. No, and in return, Turkey would train Somalia's air, ground, and naval forces. Turkey is mediating as well between Ethiopia and Somalia. Two rounds of talks held in Ankara, Turkey, between the foreign minister-led delegations of Ethiopia and Somalia, but both rounds ended with no progress. Turkey's Oruc Reis exploration ship has docked at Mogadishu. But a big news, everyone knows that Oruc Reis was going to start exploration work in Turkey in October. Now, the areas where this exploration ship will start its research have been declared. Names, location of the areas where this ship will start its work in has been officially announced. This is the crux of the story. Where will Turkey's Oruc Reis conduct exploration activities? Will it conduct activities in Somalia's waters or Somaliland's territorial waters as well? Somaliland claims to be independent, claims to be a country, though recognition is missing. It is recognized as part of Somalia. When Oruc Reis docked at Mogadishu airport around 48 hours ago, a reception ceremony was held. Hassan Sheikh, the president of Somalia, was there. It's a big development for Somalia because Somalia would get a share of the oil and gas dug out by Turkey. Hassan Sheikh delivered a speech there and he said, "No one can stop us from exploring for oil and gas in our waters." And when he says our waters, he means waters, territorial waters of Somalia and Somaliland. 5 areas have been, details of 5 areas have been published during that ceremony, which was held to welcome Oruc Reis at Mogadishu port. In these 5 blocks, Oruc Reis will conduct surveys. It will look for oil and gas underwater. Which five areas? One of these five blocks is situated in Somaliland's territorial waters. It is situated close to Berbera port. Four areas are in other parts of Somaliland, other parts of Somalia's coast. Like one is close to Puntland, another is close to Gulmudug, etc. But the fifth block rather, is the controversial block, which is going to pit Turkey against Somaliland. If you remember, Somaliland condemned the exploration deal between Turkey and Somalia. It condemned the Egyptian military support for Somalia. Maybe Somaliland knew that Turkey would start exploration work in Somaliland's waters. Somaliland has been warning, by the way, that it won't allow any ships to conduct any activity in its territorial waters. But the five identified blocks include one in Somaliland's territorial waters. Map was published during the ceremony, which I mentioned, ran by Hassan Sheikh, and the map clearly showed one block located close to one offshore block close to Berbera port. Secondly, the map showed Sul, Sanag, and Bohudle as not part of Somaliland. Sul, Sanag are not being administered by Somaliland government. We know that a movement we saw a movement there against Somaliland government, and the last year the two sides fought. Somaliland lost control of Sul, Sanag, and the areas are not being shown as part of Somaliland now. This map, which was published showing the five blocks, showed Sul, Sanag, Bahudle as not part of Somaliland. It's a big development. Now Somaliland will have to make a decision. And we'll have to see when Oruc Reis will start its work and from where. Oruc Reis has arrived. It's going to start its work in just coming days. Which first block will be explored by Oruc Reis? The one in Somaliland's offshore areas? Or will it be the last one? We'll have to wait. And if, by the way, Oruc Reis is not alone. This exploration ship is protected by Turkey's naval ships as well, warships too. If Oruc Reis moves toward Somaliland's territorial waters, will anyone support Somaliland? Somaliland, does it have the capability to stop Turkey from exploring in its waters? Will Ethiopia support Somaliland? Will UAE, which owns 51% shares in Berbera port, will it support Somaliland? Big questions, big developments. Hassan Sheikh playing his cards very smartly. He's definitely managed to pit Turkey against Ethiopia, against the UAE, though definitely he is giving away Somalia's resources too. If Turkey is digging for oil and gas in Somalia, it means it will have lion's share in what it will extract from the sea in Somalia. Let's see. Coming days very crucial for peace, stability in the Horn of Africa. Thank you much.